Welcome to Here to Host training videos. Today we're looking at on Joomla 3 at articles in a little bit more detail, specifically images within articles. We're going to use the Sheffield Amateur Radio Club website that's been developed in a minute as our base to look at articles. If we look at the front end of the website, there is a page for their trailer, and this is the current article that's in there. What we're going to do is just look at this image here. One, how our image is inserted, and two, how do we get the alignment as it is here, and also with a nice margin around it to give you a little bit of to differentiate between the image and the article rather than the text running into the image. So on the back end, if we go to Content and Article Manager, and we're going to look at the page that's already created and just to show you the different things you can do with images and hopefully help you out with the design and layout of that. Just going to let this page load. And it's no different to a Word document. Okay, so here we have the article, and as you can see, it's displaying as it is displaying in the front end, and that's important to remember. Whatever you see in the back end, because it's called a WYSIWYG editor, what you see is what you get. That's how it's going to lay out. Okay, if you wanted to insert another image into this document, click anywhere within the document. You can always move your image later on if needs be, but let's say we wanted to place an image at the end of this sentence here. We'll just click in there and then click on the image button here, and this is the Insert Edit Image button. I'm going to use the existing image to show you some things, so click on the Insert Image button. Now if you haven't got the image already uploaded, and 99 times out of 100 you're not going to do that, in fact it's just as easy to do it from here. So to upload a new image, if you click on the Upload button here, it will then give you a pop-up screen. You can then browse, find the image on your computer, and obviously go to upload. Well, our image is already here. Once it's uploaded, it will drop it into the main folders here. Okay, as you can see, there's loads of different images here, but the one we're using at the minute is this image. Okay, make sure you click on it and make sure that that appears in the box here. Okay, so that appears in the URL there. Give it some alternative text. Where you hover over an image, it's nice to see a description of what that is. You can change the dimensions here if you wanted to. You would do that by clicking in and changing the parameters. I recommend that you upload the images as though you want it to be seen on the website. And here we come to alignment. Now at the minute this is right aligned, so it sits to the right of the text nicely. And we've done that by changing the alignment. It will normally be default to not set, which means it sits right above the text. Doesn't look very nice, and you also won't have any margin around it either. Okay, so to change that, we're going to sit it to the left for the time being, and we've also given it a margin. And you do that if you untick the equal values box. You change the margin as to what you want it to be. So this is in pixels. If you choose equal values, then they all become 20 and give you a nice round distance between the image and the text. We'll set it at 10 for this particular image in the way that sits out. If you wanted to add a border, just tick on the border. You can change the definition of the border, as in the thickness of it, and also whether it's solid, dashed, or whatever. We don't want a border with this one, so that's fine. So we've now moved that from the right hand side to the left hand side, and to update it, just click on the update button, click on save, and that will then, once it's come up and confirmed that it's saved it, we can then look at the front end and make sure that's changed position. Okay, so click on F5 just to refresh the page, and there you go. You can see now that the image is set to the left, and we've got this nice border around it, as in margin between the texts. Okay, we're going to put that back to the right hand side because I don't want it on the left. So again, just click on the image you want to change, click on the image button, and it'll bring those parameters back up, and we're just going to change it to sit on the right hand side, and again click on update, and then we'll save it. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at is, once that's decided to save, is linking images. Okay, so you can actually use this image as a hyperlink. So if you click on the image, and rather than click on the image button, if you click on the hyperlink button, we can add a hyperlink to it. Now, in this case, we're just going to do a website. The one thing to always bear in mind is set a new target window to open in a new window. Otherwise, you're navigating people away from your website. Okay, so we've put the URL in there, whatever you want it to be. You could also link to files, and again, that's the same similar process. Have a look at the hyperlink training video. It's a very short video, which is again available on our Here to Host training video range on YouTube. And yeah, click on insert, and that's it. That's as much as you need to do. Click on save, but it's important to put that new window in. Without that, it means that you're navigating your customers away from your site. So if we refresh this, we should now have it set on the right hand side, and it should also be a hyperlink as well to our website. So just refresh this page here. My computer is playing up. Okay, so we refresh the page, now set on the right, and as you can see, because the hand appears, it's now a hyperlink, opens in a new window and goes to the website that we've asked it to go to. Okay, so that's nice and easy. And that is the end of this particular session. Thank you very much.